So, after Kokoron and before going under due to financial difficulties, Takeru made another hidden gem, which is Seirei Densetsu Lickle, or Little Samson as it's known in the West. Yes, this game was released in the West, although it didn't sell well at all, despite being published by well-known company Taito. But it wasn't for a lack of quality, definitely not. Unlike Kokoron, you don't make your own character here, but you do get 4 separate ones to play as. After the game's introduction sequence, where a king sends out soldiers only to get killed by a magician, you get 4 different stages, starring the different characters, cleverly laid out to showcase the abilities of each. First up is Samson. He can climb on walls and ceilings, spins when he jumps without getting dizzy, and shoots what looks like rocks, but actually they're bells. The Japanese title of the game translates to Legend of the Holy Bell, by the way. Next up is a dragon. He can float in the air, and his shots arc upward. Third is the golem. He has the most health to start out with, and he has a far-reaching and powerful punch that can be shot in 4 directions. But he's slow and doesn't jump very well. Last and least is a heroic little grey mouse. He can attach to walls like Samson and is the quickest of the 4, but has almost no health at the start. He can also drop bombs, similar to Metroid. After the 4 introduction stages, the 4 heroes meet the king, but before they're all warped into the magic bell that looks to me more like an acorn, the dragon wants to fight Samson for whatever reason. After that fight, they're all in it together and can take on the rest of the game. This means that you can switch characters whenever you want in the stages to get to use their individual strengths when needed. For items you have hearts, 1-ups, and a crystal-looking thing that extends your life bar. These are imperative to get, and make sure you portion them out to the characters that need them, like the mouse. There's also a potion, of which each character can have 1, and using this refills your life bar, which is nice to have during a boss battle, for instance. The action is quick, fluid, and satisfying. It's not easy though. This game will test your reflexes and patience many times. Even the easy mode is a challenge, at least to me. The first time I beat the first boss, I was shocked to see that there's another one right after. That's the type of game this is. It's not predictable. The controls are great and responsive, and climbing walls and ceilings is easier to do than for instance in Jerry Boy. The graphics are amazing, some of the very best on the system, and the animation is pretty damn good too. Music is handled a little differently compared to other games. Instead of each stage having its own theme, different music plays depending on the character you're using. Some people have a problem with this, but I don't mind. At least the 4 tracks are all good, my favorites being Samson's and the Golem's theme. As far as obscure games go, Little Samson is fairly well known at this point, and since it didn't sell much at the time of its release, prices are unsurprisingly high nowadays. But this is one of those games where it just might be worth the immense investment.